Welcome back, everybody. And this is going to be the second episode, and we're going to do a trading deep dive. We're going to talk about SHLX, why I did the put, when I did it, why I did it. We're going to talk about the pin risk, the length of the trade, the premium, and also the risk. So, let's just first talk about options. So, 90% of all option buyers lose money. Oh, wait. So, that's why I'm selling options? Oh, okay. So, 10% of the time I'm right. Oh, wait, no. That means 90% of the time I'm right. Oh, well. Let's check that box. Pin risk. So basically pin risk, what it is, it's taking both sides of the trade, collecting premiums, and you hope that neither gets signed. Option traders do this a lot. And they're professionals, and they designated a specific term to what they do, which is, it is what it is. Yes, it's risky. Is it capital intensive? Absolutely. But I'm going to show you a way that you can do this and make decent returns. Not the amount of risk that they do, not the amount of capital that they have. I'm going to show you a way that you can get premium off of the money that you use in the trade. So the length of the trade, basically that's part of how you calculate the value of the option. So the closer to the strike price that you are, the more amount of premium that you're going to get, the more amount of time that you have in an option, the more amount of premium you're going to get as well. Like, you pay for that amount of time, you pay for each specific strike price that you are working with. So I had a cash secured put at $12. So if you watch the last one, I closed that one out. I think it was at $12 I closed it out. I don't even remember how much premium I got from it, but it was a profit. And then SHLX, the underlying asset, it went up. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to do the same thing again. And that's what I did. But don't focus on what this says right here. I am not up 24.55% on this at all. So let's scroll over. So the last price on it, oh no, what did I do? The last price on it was 65, okay? My cost was 66. So literally I'm only up $1. But I'm fine with that. Like, options are extremely volatile. Like, normally I would be in a situation where this could be down 20% after I write something, and I'm totally cool with it. You just have to be not thinking with your mind so much. Just think with your gut or your heart, and that's just how it works. Taking advantage of time decay means writing out enough time, so you're giving whoever's buying your option enough time to develop their trade, even though you think that it's not going to happen. You still have to give them enough time for them to develop their trade. You're not going to get any premium if you do not do this. Typically, I go for 60 days plus or minus a couple of days, plus or minus a week. When I write cash secured puts, the premium that you get, basically you're writing insurance for somebody else. They're betting against you. Well, as long as you know what you're doing, it's not really a downside risk. Let's look at the underlying asset. So if I were to be assigned these shares of SHLX, they're actually units because it's a master limited partnership. But let's just look at it. Okay, so if I were assigned these shares or units, oh, wow. So it pays 13.27% every single year. Not too much downside risk. In addition to that, the specific strike price and the amount of time that I bought, the dividend is going to be paid on May 1st. So you have to calculate that into what you are doing. Let's look at a 5-year chart. And this is where we're at. This is a classic double bottom. Super high volume, right at the January 20, between July 20 is where it reached bottom, but super high volume. Boom, went up, went back down. That's supposed to happen, but now it's going back up. Classic double bottom. I actually bought calls in Apple right before Carl Icahn disclosed a position on Twitter, and I was fortunate enough to make 1,400% returns. If Carl Icahn would not have made that tweet, yes, I would have made less profit. Absolutely. But I'm seeing the same exact formation right here that I did. And I'm not buying calls on this. I'm taking the more risk-averse route, I guess you could say. And just focusing on gains long-term as opposed to short-term profit. So that's going to be about it for this video. So we have a classic double bottom, spike up, the overview. Even if we are assigned the shares, yes, we are going to be paid 13% on top of the premium that we already put in our pocket. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. Thanks, everybody, and see you in the next one.